Hi, Mr. X with glossary term sum. Noun or verb, it's addition. So it's the process of adding numbers together. When we add numbers, we sum them, or it's what we get from that process. It's the result. What we end up with is a sum. So it can be the noun or the verb, the action or the thing. I want to talk about negative numbers. We can add positive numbers till the cows come home. That's easy enough. But what about negative numbers? What if we had to add these numbers? Well, you say, well, we're not adding, we're subtracting half the time or more. We've got 8 minus 5, plus 6 minus 3, minus 10, plus 11, minus 1. Well, that takes a lot of work. It's more work if you look at it as a string of numbers with plus and minus signs. We might take individual results as we go. 8 minus 5, let's do that first. 8 minus 5 is 3. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. 6 minus 10 is negative 4. Negative 4 plus 11 is 7. 7 minus 1 equals 6. And that's a perfectly good way to do it. Nothing wrong with that at all. But to get a handle on the language of mathematics, it's good to put those yellow highlights back in, because now I can just add the numbers. I'm going to add these numbers. The great thing about making it all addition is now we can move these things around however we want to. The order matters not one whit when you do addition, so if we can add these terms, we can arrange them however we want to, because we're adding. 8 plus a negative 5, plus 6, plus a negative 3, plus a negative 10, plus 11, plus a negative 1. That's still going to be 6. It just makes it easier when your math gets complicated, because you can rearrange it now. You see what we did? We wrote our positive numbers first, and then we wrote our negative numbers, which allows us to do this. 8 plus 6 plus 11 minus these guys. 5 plus 3 plus 10 plus 1. And the reason we can do it this way is a negative sign in front of this parentheses means the same as adding these guys up. Those are equivalent notations. Those mean exactly the same thing. So now we only have one subtraction to do. 8 plus 6 plus 11. What's that? 25? And how much is inside of here? 19? I think that's it. It's just 25 minus 19. Well, that's also 6. There are a lot of different ways to take a sum. And you say, well, this looked like a lot of work just to get a 6. You did all this stuff. You say, well, Mr. X, you didn't simplify anything here. This is complicated. Look at all this stuff. You say that's the easier way? That's not easier. Look at this. You filled up a page just to get a 6. Well, I filled up a page because I was talking about it and the logic behind it. I don't write all this. Of course I don't write all that. My goodness. I don't write this. To do this, I don't write it. I think it. Let's see. 8, 6, and 11. Because I can do that. I can add the 8, the 6, and the 11. So here's what I write. Ready? 25 minus 5 plus 3 plus 10 plus 1. That's it. That's all I write. I do all of this. I do all of this. And you can too. But you don't have to write it. You just have to know what's going on. 25 minus 19 equals 6. You can move on. I'll do one more. Okay, 9 minus 11 plus 3 minus 5 minus 2 plus 13, what's that equal to? Well, where are my positive numbers? 9, 3, 13. 12 and 13 is 25. Here's what I write. Hey, we got another 25. Negative 11, negative 5, and negative 2. That's a negative 18. What's 25 minus 18? Done. Mr. X takes the mystery out of math at mrxmath.com.